Right then, it's been a busy couple of days. I've not made the weigh-in today, actually. I've ended up, I couldn't find my car keys. I think my daughter was 5. I'd been playing with them, and they ended up finding them in the toy room. And I lost my spare key the other day, well, other week actually, and I found both now. So I've had to cancel auto electrician from Mercedes to come out and bill me a fortune for a couple of keys, and they have to chip them and that, don't they? Well, I've been told you can go in with your logbook and that, but I think I just rung up in temper. But then if you check all your paperwork, I found this green flag thing. I'm covered for them, but I found them anyway now. So I don't think Dennis is not very pleased. I didn't go weighing, but I've just been told that Nicky Gemman were £2 over. So but oh, Jane Couch is raging on Twitter. Well, it looks like a dosser day today then, so I'm going to crack one open because it's very hot out there, and we've got Sadler's Hop and Bomb. I don't know where I got this from. I must have been drunk when I bought it. Not bad. Some guy on here gave me some stick today, saying Joshua's not I've just read it. You mad, yo? I've just read some stuff on Twitter. I'm gonna do a video about it. Can't drink fat. I don't drink right quick, you see, otherwise I'd be sick because I had a gastric band fitted. I was fucking fat as a pig, wasn't I? I'm still fat now, bro, even bigger. But what we're going to say is Joshua, there's a guy on there. I'm not going to say his name, like, because it'll give him a bit of notoriety. Majority of them are troll accounts, aren't they? They're like people who work in boxing. We run about 5 or 6 accounts. Joshua won 3 out of 4 at Olympics. Sorry, Joshua had 4 fights at Olympics. He only beat the Chinaman, didn't he? Tyson Fury's right on that. The other 3 were gifts. The one in the final for the gold medal was shocking, what they did to Rob Camarelli. But I'm glad anyway, because he was a copper, one an Italian copper policeman. But Joshua's had a gift. He's had gifts now, and I've said he's had gifts in his career now. There's a guy on there saying he hasn't had gifts. Well, listen, Charlie Martin is a gift. What a lot of people seem to remember is Joshua was going the WBC route. Am I right? Why was he going the WBC route? The simple reason is Vladimir had all the other belts, and Joshua didn't want to go near Vladimir. So they thought the weakest link was Wilder's belt that he'd just won. So he went the WBC route. It was the only route to go. Tyson Fury went and beat Vladimir. So that opened everything up, didn't it? Eddie then looked for an opening, which was what a good promoter would do. Joshua jumped then from WBC rank number 2, who Eddie'd lobbied to get to number 2. I don't know who he beat to get to number 2, but They were going to call a mandatory to fight Wilder, but they thought Charlie Martin were an easier option. Get a world title and we'll milk it. He's a world champion. There's always going to be a few world champions. Charlie Martin won the belt because some guy fell over and did his knee, didn't he? I mean, you couldn't... He was ranked 90 on box rate. Within 2 months, he were a world champ. Now, Joshua knocked him out. Fair enough, stopped him. And it was the easiest gift ever. Now, he's then got Tyson Fury's, rest of Tyson Fury's belts, hasn't he, by beating Vladimir and Parker. It wasn't really much cop anyway, and it was a crap fight. Because Parker's a bit of a messer, isn't he? Ref didn't let him Parker work on the inside. He went life and death with Vladimir, fair enough. But Tyson had already beat him, hadn't he? So, as far as I'm concerned, Joshua's had 3 gifts there. He swerved Wilder, the gift versus Charlie Martin. Vladimir was 41-year-old. 3 years older than when Ali fought Larry Holmes. Come on! Come on, you're talking to Big Porky! Parker. Huey beat Parker, he already damaged goods. Call it what you want, I had Huey beating him. So, I know things that have happened behind the scenes with Huey's fight, and I'm not going to repeat, but there's a few people in boxing know what's gone off, and it's very political. And it'll all come out one day, but not yet. Now, the way I look at it is this, he's had gifts. So all you people out there that are saying he hasn't had gifts, he has. If he hadn't had gifts, why would you be stalling on a fight you've been offered 50 million for? You're saying, I want a fight for $50 million. $50 million. They've got the money together. Eddie Hearn's now going to look for a way out. Now, if you back up a lot of years, maybe 20 years, you will remember High Noon show. Barry Hearn had a show in America. After the weigh-in, Barry Hearn pulled the plug. It was always something to do with money. They pulled the plug, right? Barry Hearn then lost all his fighters. They all jumped over the road to Frank Warren. Now, Barry Hearn's not going to put himself in that situation again. He's a businessman. Sharp as a tack, innit? You got to respect that. Eddie's had it in his lap, but he's sharp as a tack as well. Very sharp. He's like myself. I've got all books in house. All sanctioning bodies, British Boxing Board of Control. I know them off by heart. I'm always there. Dennis rings me up. What are we going to do about this, Russ? Blah de blah. I say, well, a registered this can be an MC on that. A registered matchmaker can be an MC on the night, because there was a problem with MC on a show we did with Rick Manners, and Dennis ended up being MC because he's registered matchmaker. Dennis didn't know that I did. You've got to know your stuff. Way I see it is this. Sun's coming out, isn't it? Way I see it is this, that Joshua's had gifts, but they're going to do the best they can not to fight Wilder. Why's that? I'll tell you why. It's a fucking hard fight. It's an hard fight, and Joshua's a bit weak around the whiskers, isn't he? Boxing's all about teamwork. It ain't just about Joshua. He's got a good team behind him. Eddie signed Luis Ortiz to keep him away from Anthony Joshua. Now, all these people Joshua keeps fighting, your Takums and your Parkers and Brazils and Molinas. Is he fighting Luis Ortiz? No. Eddie had him in his lap, didn't he? 18 months. He never went near him. Come on. And why didn't you go near him? You've just seen what he did to Ortiz, to Wilder. What Ortiz did to Wilder is what he would have done to Joshua. But Joshua hasn't got KO power. He's got power. He's got power like Carl Froch. Thudding power, but he don't ice him, does he? Who has Joshua iced? Tell me a guy that he's iced. He hasn't iced anybody. Ref jumps in. Now all you Joshua fanboys out there, You keep saying that he ices people. He's not iced no one. Icing's like Julian Jackson, Gerald McClellan, Wilder, Golovkin, Kovalev, Beterbiev. They ice people. Bivol, ice. Joshua, don't ice people. Yeah, 20 stopped 20 at 21. Didn't stop Parker, did he? Would Wilder have stopped Parker? Yes. Of course he'd have stopped him. So stop getting on the hype train. If Joshua fights Wilder, he's the man. But he don't want to fight him. They wanted to fight Tyson Fury straight away. They don't want to. When Tyson Fury gets a few under his belt, they don't want to fight him. He's fat as a pig. He's got the skills. Now, stop getting on the hype train. Make the Wilder fight, and then we can all give him his dues. He's called it on. Give me 50 million and I'll fight. Well, they've come up with 50 mil. They're more or less buying belts, because they'll not get a decision over there, will he, on points? Wilder ices him. Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Like my Sadler's bottle of beer, ice cold. Isn't it nice just to chill out in the sun, in your car? No stress. I've got my Twitter turned on. Just chilled out. Yeah, I know, I can see. You're not bothered, are you? But no, he ices people Wilder and they don't want to know. Now I want to talk about fitness and boxers, what they do on the cardio. Now, I spoke to Robin Reed about this. He tells a good story, Robin, where you've probably heard this story. When he used to train Robin, he used to train with Brian Hughes and Pat Barrett were seconds in corner. What they used to do, they used to go running on a Saturday and Sunday. 12 mile up Saddleworth Moors in all weathers, snow, sleet, rain, you name it, they did it. Nah. Brian Hughes made them do it. The night before, Robin used to say to me, he says, oh God, I used to lay in bed at night and I'd be up all night thinking about what I've got to do the next day, instead of just going to sleep, getting up and doing it. And he says all I used to think about were them runs. It were horrible. And I can understand where he's coming from, because when I was in prison we used to do this running club on a Wednesday morning in Moreland Jail, and it was horrible, man. I hated it. I hated running then, even though I was 11 stone. I hated it. I hated it. I didn't mind the sprints, but I hated running. It was just boring. Mentally, it's torturing, isn't it? Now, I don't know. I can't imagine what Saturday and a Sunday's like. You know, that's like 24 mile, isn't it? Every mile, Brian Hughes would stop his car while they were running behind and he'd give them all a quarter of an orange. He'd pull up, cut oranges out and give them. Now, so they'd be counting it as they were running. Every mile they'd think, well, we've had 4 quarters of an orange. Each of them had 3 oranges. So you might have 4 runners with 3 oranges. So he'd need a bag of 12 oranges, wouldn't he? Cut them all into quarters and he'd give them as they get to each mile. And they wouldn't always be in a group, they'd get straddlers. Yeah, Anthony Farnell, Robin Reed, Pat Barrett, if Pat went. Michael Gomez, Sig Zag, there were a few of them, weren't there? I think even Scott Quigg towards the end of his career. I'm not sure if Scott trained with Robin, he might have been after he turned pro. Robin might have been coming to end then. But tough sport, very, very tough sport. Very, very tough. You know what I mean? Very, very tough. Oh, at Nottingham Forest Football Club, man. NFFCMANN. I'm gonna block him, he's boring me now. I get people on here sometimes, they're just trolls. Goodbye, mate, you're blocked. I've done a Paul Smith on him. Joshua's a fraud, in my opinion, he's a fraud. Not beat nobody, has he? Who's he beat? Who's his best win? 41-year-old Vladimir, 18-month on settee. Do me a favour. Do you know what I mean? Do me a favour. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, fuck's sake, man, get with programme. It's like that at weekend. Phil the Greco's world class, and week before Joshua Boazzi's going to unify up light heavyweight division. You've got Bivol, Beterbiev, Kovalev, Stevenson, Badou Jack, but yet Boazzi's going to beat all them. Come on. Get with programme, get off the Sky hype train. Sky, TalkSport, Sun newspaper, all Murdoch owned. People need to listen. I heard Frank Warren complaining about it. Frank, you weren't complaining when you were with the Sun newspaper on £2 a week, and when you had your Sky deal, and when you were on TalkSport. You weren't complaining then, Frank. Now boots on other foot, you're squirming, aren't you? Like the worm that you are. But I never agreed with it when you had it all, Frank, and I don't agree with it now. But who's this here? Parcel delivery. But no, I don't agree with it, and that's bottom line. But what can you do? I don't like them new Mazda 3s. I had a Mazda 6 Sport, 200 brake, chipped to 200 brake, went like shit off a shovel. Become boring. Like them Mazda 3s I don't like. I don't think they're as good as Mazda 6 Sport. No, it's a bird. People park down here to pick the kids up. Go park outside school, woman. Jesus. I've seen that car before. I bet it's about I think it's about 400 yards from school. Why don't you walk to school? I used to walk 2 miles to school, me. I'm back at dinner time. I'm back in afternoon. Jesus. Kids nowadays, they're chauffeured about, aren't they? That's why they're all fat. Do you know what I mean? Like my 2 kids are like slugs. They don't walk anywhere. Jesus. But now, listen, Joshua. Fake. Fake, 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 fake. Bottom line, fake. You know what I mean? I bet this dickhead on here puts me on here in a minute. Puts a picture of me that I blocked him. I've put 2 women in the world I won't argue with. Jane Couch, and 3 women in the world I won't argue with. Jane Couch, Anne Wolf and Louise Riker. But no, right. The fight tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that my pal from Birmingham, Tyler Denny, can't make it to the fight with his pal Stephen, but no worries. But the fight tomorrow, Liam Cameron against Nicky Genman. Nicky Genman's, Dennis rung me earlier, he's £2 overweight at weighing, so they were giving him time to knock the weight off. I'm just wondering now if he's knocked the weight off. Let me get Christopher Smedley on the phone. Let's get Chris Smedley on the phone and give him some... let's give Chris Smedley, let's tell Chris Smedley he's going to be on channel.
This person's phone is switched off. Please try later or send a text.
Chris Smedley's phone's off, that's not no, is it? Let's ring the cannonball, shall we? Cannonball run, Liam Cameron. See what Liam's got to say. I say, how are we doing, Liam? I've got camera rigged up, so I'm going to do a quick interview with you. I couldn't get up earlier because I lost my car keys, but I found them, and I found my spare set as well. So, but it's too late now. So I'll be there tomorrow, pal. I won't let you down. Right, what we're going to send out. He was £2 over, Dennis says, wasn't he?
Yeah, Dennis. I didn't know it and got pound off for two. It's still over.
He's still over, so what's going to happen? He can't in the belt on line for him.
No, he can't win belt, can he?
So he can't win belt. So you can
win fuck all anyway, even if he did win, bastard win.
Yeah, well, this is not going to go out while Sunday anyway. So, so you can go for a knockout now, then, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you going to go for a knockout?
Yeah, I'll go for a knockout every fight.
Yeah.
But we'll see, Babby, innit? We'll see what happens.
How are you feeling in yourself, Liam? Are you all right?
Yeah, we're dead for Cheedy fight. This one, fucking hell, I'm thinking about right middle.
Are you?
Well,
what did you weigh?
159, but I did it that easy.
Did you?
Yeah, very good.
So you could do like middle then, couldn't you?
Could have a good go at it, yeah. We could have a sit down. If there's any offers there, we could see what happens. For me, Khan wants it. We'll give him some later.
Yeah, what about you and Kel Brook at 154?
That'd be good. Kel's on a bigger picture at minute, but if they give me an opportunity, why not? Fucking why
yeah.
not? Yeah.
What about Ted Cheeseman?
Yeah, Ted Cheeseman is another good fighter, but I'm Commonwealth champ, middleweight champ, number 5 in Britain, and number 1's the world champion in Billy Joe Saunders. There's Martin Murray, Tommy Langford, who I've already smashed to pieces. So I'm there, Rossana.
You're not a big middleweight now. You're not a big middle now. You're a small middle.
That's it. Small middle.
So you look at. Have you had something to eat?
Yeah, I'll be a monster tomorrow. I'll be a 13 stone fucking silverback gorilla tomorrow.
Is what like Smedley? Is Tanya fattening you up for kill?
Oh yeah, she is.
She got a cooking for you.
Then 20 pints after the fight.
You what?
Falling. 20 pints after the fight, falling all over the place.
Are you going to have a good drink tomorrow with me?
I will do. I will have a good drink in it, Russ.
Yeah, alright then. Well listen, I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'm going to be up at Dennis's in the morning. We're going for some breakfast. But what time are you going to be at Arena tomorrow then? About 8 o'clock?
At 6, 7.
6 or 7. Well, I'll see you tomorrow then, mate. And make sure you get some rest tonight, kid. And God bless, mate. Alright.
You too, mate.
Cheers, pal. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right. Oh, that's Liam Cameron there. You hear that? £159. Genman's missed weight. So, and Liam reckons he could do like middle. He were 158 last time, but he struggled. 159 this time. He said it were easy. So, that's that. I'll just tell my man in media. Liam 159. Nicky Genman 161. He couldn't make it, so belt's not on line for him. So Liam's going to go for knockout, he says. So, well, he's still got his belt either way, hasn't he? Even if he gets beat, hasn't he? So, that's alright, isn't it? So either way, Dennis is on a winning note tomorrow. He'll be fucking buzzing now, won't he, Dennis? Because they can all have a bet on Liam now for knockout, can't they? if you're going to put your bet on Aussie, make sure you put it on at 4 p.m. Alright, mate. Alright, mate, you take care. Cheers. 159. You know what? I said to Liam when he fought Sheedy when he was 158, but he looked ill. Sheedy looked bang on at 160, but I said, look, why don't you? But Sheedy's really a light middle, in my opinion, and a good little boxer, good southpaw. I don't think he's got the size at middle. He's an handful at light middle though, Sam. I said to Liam, why don't you do a light middle? He went, oh, no, you're off your head. Well, I can tell you now, I bet Chris Smedley, because he's a wily old fox, they'll be into him now saying, do light middle. Why don't they have a fight at like 157? The next fight at a catch weight. See how they feel. See how he feels. But if Liam can do that and then come in ring at 13 stone or 12.5 stone, he's gonna give they're going to give him nightmares, aren't they? Look, Paul Williams was 6'2", he was doing welterweight. Paul fucking Williams. Right, yeah, I know he got iced against Sergio Martinez at middleweight, but Paul Williams was a welterweight. Tommy Hearns was 6'1.5", he was doing welter. He was icing people, icing. And Liam's a dangerous man at that weight, he's dangerous. Could you imagine him against Beefy Smith, or who's that kid Beefy fought? Him who tweets me all the time, right nice kid. I've had a few conversations with him. Liam Williams, that'd be a good fight. Liam Williams against Liam Cameron. So, yeah, if you can, mate, you do that for me, pal, and I'll get you some tickets. You and a couple of pals, say 3 pals, can come to next show as my guest. Or if you want to come tomorrow, let me know. If you want to come tomorrow, let me know. I'll put you on guest list, you and your pal. Yeah, just come with one person though if you come tomorrow. I don't want to kick arse at it because I fell out with Dennis, didn't I, 2 months ago, and we're mates again now. But I'm not gonna, so I don't want to rinse it with tickets. Do you know what I mean? But if you want to come, if you can push that out for me, I'll be grateful. I'll give him a ring now, yeah? But I think that's a good fight, that. I think he's just got to roll dice, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? He keeps saying to me, make things happen, Russ, make things happen. Well, I tried to make things happen with Conor Ben offer, didn't I? But then I ended up fucking dragged into office. What are you doing? Putting 25 grand offers out to Conor Ben. I said, well, I just thought I'd get Danny Kennedy out there. He says, I'm going to have Barry Earnott phone ranting now, Russell. I said, yeah, but he goes, well, what are you going to do if they say you'll take the fight? I said, I'll put fucking money up myself. Or, if we don't want to, just look for a way out and say you want options on Conor Ben. There's always a way out, isn't there? It's like Eddie Hearn, he's going to get a way out now, isn't he? With Wilder, they're going to look for a way out. So, it's alright me being whipping boy, trying to put things out there and try and make things happen, but... And then I get in trouble. At the end of the day, it's a fucking complex business, isn't it? It's not like scrap metal like motor trade, is it? Or fucking shifting a few fags. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. If you can do that for me, I'll be grateful, yeah? Do it and I'll give you some tickets, yeah? Alright. Send me a voicemail back, yeah? We'll ring Dennis, see if we can get Dennis on. Not speaking to him, I've not been weighing. It's gonna go that any second. Dennis, give me a ring. I've got a camera rigged up here. I want to do a phone interview with you. Give me a ring, mate. Stop being mad because it didn't come your way in.